Shut up and sit down.
Person themselves that's really peer pressure them and shit. Like, you have a brain at the end of the day.
Exactly.
You gonna fucking decide what you want to do and shit. Like, don't just sit there.
Those straight up dyke ones. Those
Yes.
I've had them. I've had multiple of them hit on my woman right in front of me.
I believe that shit. I didn't have it happen before
nuts,
too.
Man.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
I believe them.
Yeah.
I definitely believe them. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts on them. But it's like the ones that's like really girly, really feminine type that be like, well, I'm gay. I like girls. And I'm like, okay, well, you like girls, but it don't look like you like girls.
A regular phrase lesbian.
Yeah.
And not a dyke.
Yeah,
you know
for real. Because I'm like,
not
if
a
you
fucking big old burly looking bitch.
Yeah,
you know
for real. Because I'm like, if you find a motherfucking dude that got some bread and shit and he really willing to take care of your ass, what the fuck you gonna do? Hop on that dick real motherfucking quick and you back to being straight.
Yep.
Never, and you ain't gonna, it's not gonna be like, oh, I was never gay. That never happened. Like,
well, it's like the cliche, and they say a lot of cliches. There's reason they're cliches.
Yeah.
It's like, I was in college. It's just,
Right. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, half of the people don't even go to college nowadays, so it's like, you work.
I was of college age.
Of college.
Yeah, I was in college. So fucking, we experimented. We ate a couple pussies.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like, that's not how that works, yo. Like, I'm gonna need you to really be real with yourself.
Yeah.
And, like, just say that you got hurt at the end of the motherfucking day and shit. And, like, if you really want to decide you want to do that shit, just say that.
And
like,
there's so many fucking different gays now.
Yeah.
It's not just gay, lesbian, or gay dude. Now
Yeah. We've talked about the different, so many pronouns. It's like,
And you got transgendered. You got fucking.
Yeah, you got.
There's a new one now. It's like, what is it, pansexual and shit now?
I think there's one for every letter in the alphabet at this point.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. Except for D for dick. You know?
Yeah.
They're missing that part.
And some of them, they're like doing double letters and putting pluses and minuses next to them and everything.
Yeah, I'm like, damn.
It's that French shit, man. It's that fucking that little circle fucking cross and upside down cross and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it goes before Prince too. I think they started that shit in like Europe.
I mean, shit. If you can do that, might as well put that bitch in the encyclopedia.
Because fucking like the Beatles, Mick Jagger and shit, they used to always wear that same design. And Mick Jagger, he's fucking bi anyways, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy, man, just to see like certain things on there and whatnot.
It is,
just
bro.
like,
you know who super surprised me that was bi was Richard Pryor. I heard stories about him.
What the fuck? Man, you just put me on to some shit.
I heard he was having sex with like what's that dude from Apocalypse Now? The main.
No way. Are you serious? I know who you're talking
about. The main
character?
Like the dude that was in the cave.
The Godfather, huh? He was
Marlon
Brando.
Yeah, Marlon Brando.
What? No shit. And he was gay too, I heard.
Whatever, you know what I mean? They were like they were hooking up.
Yeah.
Man, my mind is blown
I
right
heard
now.
about that shit before, you know what I mean? But that might be the cracked out Richard Pryor. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, I mean, shit, you on drugs and you doing that shit. That must be how you really wanted to act.
Pretty much.
You're just your inhibitions are just lowered.
Yeah.
So.
At the end of the motherfucking day.
Fucking Pandora's box and the real you is there.
Pretty much.
What
That's like people who get mad drunk and shit. Like real feelings come out when you fucking like you said when your inhibitions is mad fucking low and shit. Like people say like real ass shit, and you be like, "Damn, I didn't know you felt it." Yeah, you be like, "I didn't know you felt."
I know I heard that shit, but I didn't believe it before.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And then when they be sober,
Richard Pryor, man, he's funny, motherfucker,
I'm like,
man.
Damn.
I mean, he's gay. That doesn't mean he's not funny. I mean,
he's still funny.
I know, but
and
it
shit.
kind of takes the image off. You know what I'm saying? For some people, you know what I mean? It's like.
Cause I mean, as much as he talk, like, especially if you look at a lot of his comedies and shit, like this motherfucker talk about pussy, a whole bunch of shit, a lot,
all the time. Yeah.
And it's like, now that you saying that and whatnot, it's like, damn, maybe this motherfucker was covering up for a lot of shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, also that was a few decades back. You know what I mean? So so there was a way more of a stigma back then. So I mean, I got nothing against gay people.
No.
I just never
Right.
seen a dick I wanted to suck. So.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
real,
no
for
shit.
real,
Yeah.
bro. I'd be
Yeah.
like, hey man, look,
Yeah,
I
man.
like pussy a lot more than what the fuck.
Hell yeah.
Like for
Give
real,
me that
bro.
fucking pussy on a plate, man.
Hey,
I'm eating
I'll
that shit.
fucking eat
You
that
know?
shit. Medium
Yeah.
rare out in
You
this
can have the
motherfucker.
fucking tube steak that's medium rare. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good off that, bro.
But yeah, man, that shit's it's definitely one of those things where I'd be like, yo, man, like, this is obviously how you felt, and you obviously didn't
Yeah.
state that because of per people in the world and shit and how they perceive you and whatnot, which is like, okay, fuck the world. Them motherfuckers is gonna do what they gonna do at the end of the day. Like, they might talk shit about you, but after they done talking shit about you, they gonna do the fucking same thing they been
Yep.
fucking doing. While you out here getting money, while you out here, you know, doing better for your life and shit. Like, that person who might be on the internet talking shit about you right now probably got like fucking, who knows, 3 kids. She probably
Yeah,
a
yeah,
single
no
ass
shit.
mom and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
You
no
know,
shit.
fucking riding a broke down Toyota and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
you know, working at fucking McDonald's
Hey, you see it every day on fucking
Yeah.
social media, bro.
every fucking day.
They're always fucking hating and throwing a comment out there or something. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? It doesn't matter fucking what you say or how you spell it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They take it way too fucking serious, way too much. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
man. I mean,
That's why it's-
oh,
yeah,
go ahead.
go ahead, bro.
No,
I try to stay off social media for the most part. I got a Facebook account, but like, just like, there's like, if you bring up the wrong thing, people are just coming
I
at
know.
you like
Yeah, they do.
about Trump and whatnot. And, like,
yeah.
like even if you just bring up Trump in a negative way and you just like trying to just
Yeah,
put it
yeah,
out
no,
there,
I feel you.
but then you get a bunch of people piling
Yep.
on, and it's like,
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
like,
that happened to me this morning, bro, when Trump was doing his fucking little speech and shit. You know, he was live and shit, you know, and I'm like, look at this dude. I put a comment, you know, I say, he looks like an orange Oompa Loompa, you know what I mean? And I say, he's full of shit. And then fucking someone said, Clark Shank, well, you need to learn how to spell and this and
Yep,
that, right?
I be seeing a lot of
And
them
I
shits.
said, I told her, with my comment, replied to her, I said, well, your husband said you need to learn how to suck cock.
Yeah, he probably was like, damn, maybe I do fucking around. Shit.
Right, no shit. Maybe that's exactly what I'm thinking, but I can't say it.
For real,
Yeah.
man. I
Yeah,
mean,
fuck
people
that
on
shit,
like
man.
social media when they get on and me personally, I don't fuck with social media like that unless it's like my music and shit and whatnot. Like, it's the only time I really fuck with it.
Yeah.
Like, and I mean, for the most part, people.
so I
that's-
bet you have a SoundCloud account.
Oh, of course, bro. I do
Really?
have a
You
sound.
gotta-
Gotta have a SoundCloud account,
Yep.
bro. It's a
Yep.
necessity,
That's how
bro.
everybody's making it these days.
Hey
that
man,
shit,
it's a necessity,
SoundCloud,
bro.
man.
Especially
Right.
after I found out how much they be paying motherfuckers after you get past 5,000, bro. Not just release.
Oh,
like
you can
one
get paid on
person.
SoundCloud?
Oh, bro.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
You can get paid
Yeah,
some
you can pay-
bands, bro.
Yeah,
like-
5,000 what? Views or what? How's that
No,
work?
it's like so 5,000
Listeners?
views, bro. You'll get like that's when they really start paying you at 5,000 views on one song. So like after whatever song you put on after that, and I mean they can quote me
No,
on this
no.
and shit.
With music, that's not real hard.
No, it ain't, bro.
You know what I
I
mean?
mean
Yeah, it
everybody
doesn't
listen to music.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that hard.
Yeah,
to get
everybody listen to
5,000
music.
Yeah,
views.
podcasts and shit like that. What we're doing and shit.
Well,
is-
we have to get subscribers. That's different than a
Yeah.
view.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I mean,
subscribers.
as far as the subscribers, bro, I mean, I feel like you can even do that shit too, cause it ain't nothing like if you really got somebody who really out there, like, take for instance, me obviously, like you got somebody out there really promoting your shit, really doing shit and whatnot, and really putting it out there, like
Right.
motherfuckers is gonna subscribe, like
Yeah,
motherfuckers
yeah.
love listening to other people and shit rather than doing their own little thing and whatnot, even though they got the mindset on like doing like a podcast, doing music or whatever. They need motivation for somebody else,
Right.
which in my obviously my train of thought, I think that's stupid as fuck because
It
you're
is.
not
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
for yourself at
It's
the
not
end of the day.
independent now.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
not doing for yourself at
Yeah.
the end of the day. Like you obviously just got a mindset from somebody else
Right.
who told you this is what you need to do and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, well, if you gonna do that, then how is this gonna fare for you in the long run? Like, if somebody buys you out, are you gonna fuck around and really sell everything you worked for and shit just to get a fucking paycheck and shit?
Depends on how much money it was.
Hey, no, I mean I feel
And
that.
it depends on what they like too.
Yeah,
They're
it definitely
picky.
depends.
When you make that fucking, when you sign that contract to your fucking company or
Yep.
to any record company,
Mhm.
label or anything, they are picky. So I mean, fucking, you might have a fucking hot ass track and shit, right?
Yep.
And motherfuckers be jumping on your shit, think it's the shit. But then when it's all said and done, it's up to the big guy. The big guy
To
he don't-
decide if
he
you
don't
want to put
fucking
that shit
like
out.
it.
Yep.
You're gonna have to
Mhm.
go and you're gonna have to fucking redo the whole track. You're gonna have to do the whole lyrics, everything. You have to
Mhm.
strip that shit,
Yep.
and then it gets complicated.
Yeah.
It's
Well, that's
harder and
when
harder.
why a lot of artists are doing independent now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's
Yeah.
a whole lot easier. Like, I
Yeah.
ended up meeting, like, I don't know if you guys know him, but Larry June. Like, he's out in fucking the Bay Area and shit. He ain't really that popping right now and whatnot, but
Like,
I ended
is
up-
he a rap or
he raps.
Oh,
He raps.
rapper?
Yeah, he definitely raps and whatnot. And he's from Vallejo, like, originally from Vallejo
Vallejo?
and shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
does he know he
Rap.
Feezy?
Yeah. So, you know, he
That's
been
subtle.
doing it and shit, bro. But, I mean, I originally met him when he, like, went into Denver and shit on his first show and shit. Me and the homie, like, you know, we was really fucking with this nigga. So I was just like, yo, we gonna fuck around, go see him and whatnot. We gonna talk to him. So we waited outside, bro, for like 20 minutes. Went to go talk to him and whatnot. And he was a cool ass cat. Like, he literally sat there, schooled us on some game and
Oh,
whatnot.
that's what's up.
And he was
Yeah.
like, yo, man.
Get some
you know,
knowledge, huh?
yeah, man.
Yeah,
You know, it
yeah.
really, like, that's what got us to do what we were doing, like, what we're doing right now as far as this music thing and whatnot. And, like, just seeing him progress into what he is right now. Like, this motherfucker went from a damn he went from a Lexus to a Beamer, nice little Beamer and shit, to a motherfucking 2000, I think 18, 19 fucking AMG
Benz.
63 GT Mercedes Benz, and I'm like, God,
Was
like,
it? Do you know if it was a or what was it? A C class, S class, E class?
I think it was a motherfucking C class, bro. C63 GT, bro.
Is he also a producer or
I think
just
no,
rapping?
man, he just rapping, bro.
Yeah.
And he like getting all organic plays. He doing shows. Like, he fucked around and like met
That's
up with
what's up.
Currency in New Orleans and shit. And they like best friends and shit now. And I'm just like, damn, yo, like, I seen you like a fucking year ago, bro, and you wasn't doing as good as you doing now. Like, and it's crazy just the amount of like dedication and talent that, you know, if you really put your mind to it and shit, you could really accomplish.
That's all it
some shit.
takes. That's all it
Yeah.
takes. I mean, even with this podcast, like
That's what-
I was
yeah.
telling him, I'm like, I started putting up more videos last week and like
Mhm.
chopping them up more, so we have more to do like every day, putting up something.
Yeah, yeah,
And because I see that I notice on YouTube they like it. The more stuff you put up, the better.
yeah.
Instead of putting longer stuff, I'm chopping it up into smaller stuff and doing
Right,
it
right, yeah.
on more days.
Yeah.
And we're getting more hits now because of it. So
Hell
Have
yeah,
you
bro.
checked them out?
Hell no, I ain't
Oh,
checked
you
it
haven't
out,
checked
man.
it
I'm
out?
gonna have to check it out, bro, for
Oh,
real.
okay,
Cause
okay.
I checked out, like, you know, obviously I was talking to you about it and everything. Like, I checked out a whole bunch of like the stuff that you was telling me about, so I could prepare myself.
so for the Joe Rogan, what you saw on Joe Rogan, do you remember who he was interviewing or?
I remember he was interviewing Charlemagne the God. Shout
Okay.
outs. And,
Was it an
and-
older one, or did he just put up a new one with Charlemagne?
I think it was an older one, to
Okay.
be honest with you, man. And I think it was Andrew. I can't. spell
Andrew
his
Schultz?
Yes,
Yeah.
Andrew Schultz.
Yeah,
And
they
I
have a
fucks
show
with him.
together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I fucks with him and shit.
Yeah.
Like, he's dope as hell. And I think the main part that I really got from it was like just the forgiveness part. Like, that part was like really, it resonated because I mean a lot of people nowadays can't really forgive.
Right.
Like, they
No,
can't,
you can't, man.
regardless
Yeah,
of what it is
yeah.
and whatnot. Like,
There's so much hatred building,
yeah.
bro.
And I mean,
It's
I
true.
understand there's certain
Some
things.
shit,
Yeah, some shit you
yeah.
just can't forgive.
Right,
like,
right.
at the end
Some
of the
shit,
day, like,
you know,
you can
it's-
forgive, but
it's
you gonna
real
remember
tough.
that.
It's real
motherfucker.
hard.
Yeah.
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 Well,
It's,
yeah,
it's a feeling, man.
Yeah.
Just like they
Feeling.
say, you forgive, but you can't forget.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean,
Exactly,
if
man.
you really gonna forgive, like, you gonna have to forgive that shit. If you really gonna really still continue to fuck with this person, really still continue to build something with this person, you gonna have to forgive it.
Well, it depends
Yeah.
on how you are gonna fuck with them. Are you gonna like
Yeah.
fuck with them like your boys still, or are you
Yeah,
gonna fuck with them at like
exactly.
arm's distance?
Exactly.
So
More like an acquaintance or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I mean, as far
Yeah.
as an acquaintance, if you gonna fuck with them on that level, then I mean, you gonna remember whatever the fuck they did.
Oh, yeah,
I
most
mean, you
definitely,
still gonna
yeah.
remember if it's
Yeah.
your homie and shit.
Oh, hell
You
yeah.
gonna bring it up in a joking manner as long as that motherfucker don't say no stupid ass shit
Yeah,
along the
yeah,
way. But
yeah. Depends on what it is.
yeah, it depends on what
Yeah,
it
some
is.
shit,
and shit.
people just can't get a pass on. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
Watch what you
very,
fucking
very
say.
true.
I have
That's
a problem
very
with
true.
with holding grudges. So
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
hey, man, you ain't lying.
Yeah, for
You ain't
real,
lying.
bro.
I've
Like,
been getting better. I've been getting better at my fucking life journey. I've been getting better as a person, totally. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
But yeah, the grudges, man. Fuck, I used to hold grudges like a motherfucker, man. Deep grudges too, like hatred. You know what I'm saying? Like where the darkness just over fucking came my body. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
and that's
That
the
hate-
part right there,
Hate,
bro.
man, is just fucking.
Yeah.
and that's what they say is like
It's crazy.
basically that's this person that you're hating. That's not affecting them. It's
Mhm,
it's
it
affecting you.
Oh yeah,
It ain't.
most
Yeah.
definitely, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
because the person that you're hating, 9 times out of 10 ain't even gonna be in your fucking area.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
That's
Yeah.
true, because
Yeah.
they remember what the fuck they did and
Yeah.
shit to you, so
Yeah.
they ain't gonna fucking be
So
in your
you're just
area
fucking
like that.
yourself up,
So
man.
yeah,
Bro,
it's a
you're
bunch of
fucking yourself
energy.
up.
You're a bunch of negative energy. You're just putting out, and it's not going anywhere but back into yourself. So
Right.
just,
Right.
you're the one fretting over it.
The
So
energy's just fucking like just doing like
Yeah.
circles around you.
Yeah.
Pretty
You know what
much,
I'm
yo.
saying?
Yeah. And I
It's-
mean, that
it's
crazy
crazy.
part about that shit is just like people really just like, even if you should forgive a certain person for whatever it is, because I'm like, you gotta go to the grave with that shit. Ain't no point in you, like you said, living your life, living in that shit and whatnot. Like, first off, that's gonna fuck up your health. Like, that's gonna fuck up your mental mentality, which is still
oh yeah,
part of your
there's
health.
it's
That is
being
exactly
stressed
right.
out.
Yeah.
Being stressed out affects your health.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
so
it does,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
No,
Go ahead,
you
continue.
good, man. You definitely
Yeah,
good,
it
man.
does.
But I mean, you know, all that and whatnot, like, it definitely, like, it fucks up everything that you're doing and whatnot. Like, in life, it could fuck up your marriage, fuck up your relationship
Oh,
with your
everything.
kids,
Yeah.
all that shit.
Yeah.
Like, if you worried about some other motherfucker who ain't worried about you, and he just out here probably smashing on some random broad.
Oh,
while
I
you
just
at the
heard a
crib.
song that reminded me of. Have you heard that Hobson song?
Which one?
The one.
I like
Why the
Hobson.
fuck should
He's
I
good,
give a
man.
fuck about you if you don't never give a fuck
Oh,
about me?
yeah,
or
yeah,
something?
that's the one with I think his manager, bro. His manager
probably,
fucked him
yeah.
over.
Oh yeah.
Dissing Tech?
Yeah, the videos in the courtroom. and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Is
His
he
man.
dissing, Strange and Tech, or is it?
No.
Because I know they had a little beef going.
I
too,
never
man.
heard about that.
Yeah, they
no,
had a
his
little beef.
manager.
Not like crazy one, but I mean, there's a lot of disrespectful shit going on.
Oh, not
Both
even. I
camps.
think this is crazy. Me personally and shit. Like, his manager ended up stealing a lot of money from him and shit, bro.
Right.
Like, a shitload
Right.
of fucking money,
Yeah.
bro. And
Yeah.
I'm like, at this point, he could have been a motherfucking millionaire. Like, I'm gonna just keep it real. Like, Hobson.
You
Shout
don't
out
think
to
he's a
Hobson's.
millionaire?
You could have been a
I
millionaire.
think he's a millionaire.
I mean, I don't think
Low
he.
budget, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
low
saying?
budget.
Yeah,
like,
low
he
key
could be like.
Andre Nicotine,
He's got
you know what I'm
1
saying?
million.
Yeah, bro. He could have been multiple millions way ahead of time and shit if it wasn't for like
No, he could have, bro.
Yeah,
yeah.
if
He's
it
got
wasn't
that much talent.
for like his
He does.
manager just fucking
Yeah.
him over and shit. Cause it's
Yeah.
like, yo, if you gonna have a manager and shit, somebody that's really gonna fuck with you on some music shit. Me personally, I be checking the motherfucking books too. At the end
Yeah.
of the day, like, we both gonna sit down, we gonna look at these
Something
books.
add up. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
like,
something
before
add up.
anything even happens and shit, when you know you want to be my manager and whatnot, I'm like, all right, bro, you want to be my manager? We gonna sit down every motherfucking day until I feel comfortable enough for you to fucking do my books and shit, and I know that you're not skimming off top.
It's that fucking music world, man.
Yeah, man,
It's
it's
that
crazy.
music world. Sharks will eat you.
It's
You know what I'm
crazy,
saying?
man.
This look easy.
Yep.
He fucking broke up with NWA because of his greediness. You know what I'm saying? Look at fucking Suge Knight. How he fucked up.
Well, even
everything he had.
Cube left too
Shit.
for same shit.
Same
So
shit. Yeah, because he fucking caught him and fucking Jerry Heller
Mhm.
together in
Yep.
the hand in cookie jar, just getting money.
Mhm.
They're eating fucking steak. They're eating lobster. They're eating fucking.
I mean, fucking
out.
ramen noodles out
Yeah.
here and shit.
Yeah,
like,
they eat
what
mac
the
and
fuck?
cheese and fucking sandwiches. You know what I'm
Stupid,
saying?
man.
Yeah.
Stupid as fuck,
So,
man.
that's fucked up, bro, because MC Ren is fucking Eazy's fucking boy from way back in the fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Way back in the day from fucking Compton. You know what I mean?
right now is MC Ren, is that the same dude as DJ Yellow, or are those two
No,
different
no.
people?
Two different people.
Two,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
But
two different.
but they're same cats. They've known each other for fucking like 40 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They all come from the same group.
Mm.
Those two I just never knew anything about. I knew about Cube.
Yellow
I,
is more like a Dre. Like he did beats.
Yeah,
and he
Dre did
produced.
everything for
oh,
everybody.
Yeah,
And
Dre's the
rapped
master.
recently.
Yeah,
so-
yeah, he can rap too, though. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I mean, usually it has to be fucking like 9 times out of 10. Got to be someone that writes his fucking lyrics.
Exactly,
You know
or
what
he
I mean?
featuring somebody. He ain't
Yeah.
doing a full length
Yeah.
song by himself and
But
shit.
Dre's dope.
Yeah,
Dre's dope.
everybody like
Yeah.
I fucks with him and shit. Like,
But,
at the end of the
you know,
day,
it just.
I
Like,
let him work at my studio.
for real, bro.
Yeah, if you're out there, man.
Can you
oh,
engineer?
Yeah,
For real, mop up over
Oh
there.
yeah, he can do it all, man. Yeah.
My homeboy Julian needs a track.
Hey, for real, I need one right now, man. Slide through.
But so I mean, fucking, you know, that shit happens. You know what I mean? And it just doesn't happen in rap world, man. It happens fucking rock, country, and
Yeah.
everything.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
always someone that's gonna try to dig in those fucking pockets deep, man,
Mhm.
and take what you got. You know.
Any industry you get into, there's going to be someone
money's
that's trying to
involved, people
weasel.
act funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
you
know what I
right
mean?
on that. Y'all
And that's the
definitely
truth.
right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Street cats, they're fucking worse. They're fucking gorillas.
I mean, they the motherfucking hustlers though.
Yeah.
They didn't got in knowing they was gonna get this. Like, man, it's crazy that y'all talking about this, bro. Because I was just watching White Men Can't Jump the other night, bro.
I haven't seen that so long.
The classic movie,
Bro,
bro.
the shit's on motherfucking Hulu and shit. So I like clicked it on and whatnot. I was like, yo, like, this motherfucker Wesley Snipes really hustled this man right here,
Yeah.
yo. Like, really hustled him for like, I think, what was it? He was saying it was like 1,700, yo.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I was
that was
just
sad. I remember
shit
that.
was stupid sad, man. I was like, damn, that's cold blooded, man. Like, you know, he needed this
And
money
he
for the
couldn't fucking-
mob.
He couldn't figure it out. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
he couldn't. I mean,
fucking
even with
Woody
the
Harrelson's
fucking
smart, man.
winning the tournament and shit, like he blew all
Right,
that bread,
right.
5
Yeah.
G's, just to prove
Yeah.
to this motherfucker that he couldn't, you know,
he couldn't fucking
he
dunk.
couldn't just, he
Yeah.
couldn't dunk,
Yeah, that's what
dunk
it's about.
and shit.
Is he couldn't dunk the ball.
And I'm like,
He could
yo,
play.
man, yeah, he
Billy
could play
could
like
play
a
like
motherfucker.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
bro, for
he could
real.
do the shoots and shit. You know what I mean? Layups and shit like that.
Had it
but he just
all,
couldn't
man.
fucking get the air.
And it's
You know what I
crazy
mean?
because I was like, yo, you just got hustled by a fucking hustler. Like,
Yeah.
this motherfucker lives in a house, want to move into a bigger motherfucking house, like or an apartment complex, I should
it's
say.
complex.
Yeah, apartment
Yeah.
complex.
Straight in the
And
hood.
then
Yeah.
and then want to move to a bigger, like fucking,
Right.
you know,
Yep.
big area and shit.
Yeah.
And you living out of motels, bro.
Yeah, exactly,
Like-
bro. Running from fucking sharks.
Yeah.
Broke ass Rosie
Yeah.
Perez.
Oh, hey, sexy ass Rosie Perez though.
Yo,
Shit, I'll be
she-
broke with her any day, bro. Shit.
Ooh-wee,
Sign
man.
me up.
She, hey,
You know,
was
I
looking
didn't
at
used to
that.
think she was that hot, but then recently,
Ah.
now she's older. She looks better.
She's
I think.
sexy,
Like
bro.
I saw her in
Man.
some movie where she was looking way better than I used
Yeah.
to. Than she used to look to
Still
me.
to this day,
Yeah.
she's
Man,
still
I don't
sexy.
know, bro. She probably like I ain't seen her recently, but I saw her in that movie. I was like, she
fire.
bad. Yeah,
Fire, yeah.
she bad,
fire,
yo.
man.
Is that
Yeah.
Cardi B?
Cardi
Ooh,
B, yeah.
Hey, I mean,
Yeah.
if
Well,
it,
she was
well,
the Latina before J-Lo.
No,
Yeah,
I've seen
for
some
real.
You know what I mean?
some pretty neat videos of Cardi B on there. It's like when she was a stripper.
oh,
yeah,
Cardi
yeah,
B,
me too.
yeah,
Me too. I see
yeah,
some shit
yeah.
too, yeah.
Cardi
Where
B,
her whole lingo's different, man. The way she's talking is different. It's more of the street talk. You know what I mean? She puts it in a rap and applies it and shit.
Yeah.
But she's not that fucking. She has class in that one. That one she just acts like fucking trash, like ghetto queen shit.
I mean, she
You know
got
what I mean?
to and shit at that point.
At that point,
Yeah,
yeah.
at that
she
point.
she was just fucking trying to survive.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
she just, I mean, she married the, well, quote unquote, whatever the fuck you want to call their marriage and shit.
Who's
But
that?
she would Offset and whatnot.
yeah,
they got a
Offset,
baby
yeah,
and shit,
yeah.
so she really she ain't got to do shit to be honest.
Nah, she don't got to do shit
Like,
now. Yeah.
She really getting
Yeah.
it and
Well,
whatnot.
I haven't really heard
Like,
Offset.
he's a
I would think that she has more money than him, right? Or
Oh, Offset.
is he pretty popular? Or?
Offset's
Yeah,
pretty
he's with that
popular,
group,
man.
man, the Migos.
Migos.
Oh, it's
yeah.
one of the Migos. Is
Yeah,
that like that
Migos.
mumble rap shit?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
He with the.
no,
Migos
Uh,
are alright. I'm not gonna say they suck, but they're alright, you know. But they're out of line talking to fucking Bone Thugs and Harmony like that.
Yeah, I will believe. I mean, granted though, I feel like Bone Thugs and Harmony should have left that whole like beef shit alone as far as the rap shit. Cause I'm
Yeah.
like, look, yo,
Spice One's doing that.
Yeah.
For fucking everybody, right?
Yeah, for
Spice
real,
One's
for
Well, I
real.
saw him going off on somebody in
Oh,
just an interview or
always,
something.
Bro, he hates these fucking mumble rappers and trap rappers.
and I don't
bro.
blame him, yo. I
Yeah.
definitely don't blame him. I'm like, yo, you gonna have to like. I understand, like, it's getting money now, it's doing shit. Cause most of these motherfucking trap rappers, these mumble rappers, these motherfuckers got intelligence. Like, they could fucking.
It's not about lyrics
Yeah.
anymore, bro.
They can talk,
game's
but
changed.
yeah, it's just
Game's
about the
fucking
bread.
changed.
Like the younger generation, even my generation and shit, they fucks with the mumble rap shit.
Right.
Like motherfuckers
They're
love
fucking the
that
beats,
shit.
though, that's for sure. The
They
latest
are.
beats getting
They
fucked
definitely
up, bro.
are fucking with it,
Yeah.
bro, hard. Cause I be hearing. I
Hard.
think what I heard was
E40 probably.
nah, bro, it was one of the Gucci Gang
Oh,
shit,
was
the
it?
little pump shit, bro.
Yeah, but they use their fucking
Yeah,
beats.
and they use their
Yeah,
beats. So
yeah.
like the little pump shit, the Gucci Gang song, I was like, damn, this beat is cold as fuck. But the
Yeah,
like
right,
you
right.
could fucking say
Yeah.
Gucci Gang like fucking maybe 40, 50 times before you get into the verse and shit.
Exactly,
And it's
exactly.
like, damn,
Yeah.
bro, like, fuck, I can do that
They
shit.
got
I can
fucking
do.
the hooks or the ad libs they throw in there and
Yep.
shit. And
DJ
Yeah,
Khaled.
yeah,
Yeah, for
and
real,
then
for
lyrics,
real.
they got maybe like 20 lyrics. That's about it.
Yep,
You know
bro,
what I'm
and
saying?
it's crazy,
Yeah.
bro, because most people they only listen to, and it really depends on who you are. But for the vast majority of the part, with the generation that's in now, they only listen to the ad libs, the
Yeah.
beats, and occasionally they might listen to the lyrics. Occasionally,
Right, yeah.
Like,
no,
you gotta-
you're right.
yeah.
It's all about fucking beats,
Yeah.
bro, and the sounds they make and
Mm-hmm.
shit.
Because if your fucking car can rattle the fuck out to a beat, fuck the lyrics. Ain't nobody
They-
listening to that
They
shit.
don't want to hear the story no more. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They don't want to hear the struggle anymore. You know what I mean?
I
They
mean, the
don't.
beat comes first, that's for sure. Like in every
yeah,
song.
in every
so,
song,
but,
definitely.
Yeah.
but like
Yeah.
for me, I can't just listen to no nonsense, no,
Me neither, bro.
no
Me
mo-
neither. I feel
bullshit.
You on that. Me neither.
I
can't
feel
do
you
that
on
either.
that.
I gotta hear the fucking reason. You know what I mean? The heart, man. I want to hear the pain. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man. You definitely gotta hear that
hey,
shit.
that's the shit I've been through. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah,
can feel it. I relate.
exactly, man.
You know what I mean?
And it'd be like there'd be occasions and shit where I want to make songs like that, and I'd be like, yo, man, I can make a fucking fire ass stupid song if I get it dumb lit and shit. You know,
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
fuck
just make
around
no
and rip-
sense. Just
Yeah,
fucking
just
talk
make
a
no
bunch of
sense and
bullshit.
shit. But it's
Yeah.
like most of the time, first off, I don't really like being that stupid ass lit. So I'm like, because I still gotta drive to the crib, still gotta do shit and whatnot. So I'm like, I can't be that dumb ass lit and whatnot. But for the most part, I mean, even if I'm catching an Uber and shit from wherever I'm coming from, like.
Right.
I still shouldn't be that lit. I still gotta conversate with motherfuckers. I still gotta do extra shit.
You gotta still social. You gotta still function.
You gotta be an adult.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, you gotta be a motherfucking
Yeah.
adult and shit. And I mean, most people nowadays, like even motherfuckers that's like, I ain't seen one the other day, man, fucking around like fucking 50-something years old, man. He out here getting stupid fucking drunk, bro. Stupid
All the
drunk.
time, bro.
Yeah, to the
All
point
the
where you
time.
can't even fucking talk, bro. And I'm just like.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you
Slurred
saying?
words and
Yeah,
shit,
like what the
Yeah.
fuck are you saying, bro?
Yep.
Like what are you doing and shit?
Wait, where'd you see me?
Yeah. I think I seen you all fucking need him over here in the fishbowl over there,
we
man.
need him, man. Nice.
You had that fucking 40 in your hand and that fucking bottle of fucking rum.
Big boy 40 right there. You already know and shit.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
mean, if you really can't function off of being like to a certain, like everybody should know their standards. Everybody
Yeah.
should know where to fucking
Limits.
cross that
Right.
line
Yeah.
when to quit.
Yeah.
Like if you feel lit as fuck, and
I mean,
you
there's
know,
places for it, you know what I mean?
There is.
There's places
There is.
for it.
There
You
is.
want to turn it up and shit, get crunk and fucking get pumped up and
Yep.
shit, all good, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Cool out, vibe out with people and shit, you know what
Yeah,
I mean? Mingle
man.
with them in the jungle, you know what I mean? It's all
Mhm.
good. But, you know what I mean? Make sure that's all you're going to do that day or that time, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to fucking drive and shit, you know, pass out in the Uber, get your fucking wallet taken.
For real, man. That's
sure
like
happens.
the homie, not even a homie, bro, because I don't even know this motherfucker, but a person that was on CNN, bro, that dude that got caught with the 8 Pokemon in his car, he had 8 phones in his damn car playing Pokemon Go and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's fucking crazy.
Crazy shit, bro, but the motherfucker was like, he was a little bit drunk. Like when he was
Just a
doing that
little?
shit. Just a little. That's what they said. Just a
Yeah,
little
just
bit.
a little.
But I'm like,
Yeah.
motherfucker,
Yeah.
eight phones for the Pokemon Go?
That's
like,
crazy.
Like, what do you get out of that? Like, do
you just catching Pokemon on the phone.
Yeah, it's
Like,
just a game,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just a game. That's all it is.
That's all it is. It's for fucking kids.
Yeah.
That's what it's for.
And-
But grown-ups be playing it all the fucking
For
time.
real.
I be seeing it. You know what I mean?
For real.
My widow, she used to play it all the time and shit too, but hers was because she was confined to so much what she could do. You know what I mean? So I fuck with it too. With
Yeah,
it, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Just get
I
her to
feel
support.
that.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that in a while. My kids
it's
were playing
bad.
it when it first came out.
It's
bad.
bad.
It's
bro.
bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
They had a
Yeah.
motherfucker on the damn. This same dude on the freeway, bro, pulled over to the side of the freeway to catch some fucking Pokemon, bro.
The knockoff Fortnite or what?
Shit, he trying to
No,
do
I
some
don't think
shit.
so. Fortnite's pretty high right now, man.
Man,
Shit.
I wish I would have won
Next
that
5
$3
years,
million.
I say it's gonna be Fortnite.
Man,
You know what I mean?
something like that, bro.
Because all they keep doing is keep on downloading more fucking shit, streaming.
Yeah.
Fuck,
And
that
it's an
shit costs
e-game now,
money,
man.
bro.
Oh yeah, a little
It's
DLC.
e-game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
it's-
shit costs hella fucking
It
money.
is, man.
To
They
get
got-
all those little
Yep.
fucking
Yeah, that's
packs.
the racket. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They got people fucking spending like 2 G's on that shit.
Oh, easily. Yeah,
Easy, no problem, bro.
Yeah.
They'll spend their check
Yeah.
on that shit
I know
before
my son,
anything.
he tries to get as much fucking possible, you know what I mean? I'm like, slow down, man, for what? Because
Man.
when something happens, when the fucking PlayStation, Xbox crashes or some shit, you
Mhm.
know, then fucking your memory gets all wiped the
Yep.
fuck out, man. You
Yep.
gotta start all over. It's been happening already a couple
Mhm.
times, you know what I mean?
And the crazy
Yeah,
part
it's
about that
crazy.
shit is, man, like, it's gonna be even more better because that little kid, I think he was like 16, 17, bro, and he played Fortnite 8 hours a fucking day, bro. And I think this was for a minute, bro. So he played Fortnite for a full-time motherfucking job, yo.
Yeah.
And
They're
he
getting
won.
paid for that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he went to E3, bro.
Mhm.
Won this shit for
I
$3
thought this is who
million
you were talking about.
motherfucking
Yeah.
dollars,
He
bro.
won that shit. Yeah.
3 million.
So was it just like was it a team or was it just
It
like
was just
one
him, bro.
person
Just
wins?
him.
Oh, okay, wow.
Against everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody was battling each other and shit.
Like
Mhm.
battle royale.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
it's
there's
crazy.
this fucking big old streamer. His name's Ninja.
Yep,
I
I
only
heard
know
about
that from
him.
my son.
Yeah,
But,
no, I heard
you know
about
what I
him.
mean?
Yep.
He's big
I've heard of Ninja.
Yeah. And fucking he was there too. He went and played too, and everyone thought he was gonna fucking win. And
Yeah,
shit.
lost that shit.
Because I guess he's a big popular.
He is.
Doing
He
all
been.
the games.
He
you know what
win
I mean?
it all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, he's supposed to be. I think I've heard of him because he's like one of the biggest streamers that streams the
Yeah.
games
Right,
and stuff.
yeah,
And
yeah.
you can make money just if you're that good playing video games. You
Yeah.
can stream it and make money just
Yeah,
doing
For
that.
real.
So
Hey, for real, y'all should fuck
Nowadays,
around and
shit.
do that.
Nowadays, hey, it's all possible with this shit
Right,
anymore,
for
man.
real.
All
Hey,
possible.
that's all it is, man.
It's like back in the day and shit, when fucking I used to rap and shit, right? I'd go to studios and shit. I'd go to fucking home studios, garage studios, a couple professional studios and shit, you know? But, man, didn't have it this easy, you know what I'm saying, to get beats, bro. It was
That's
tough.
true, man. You can
It
get it
was
off
tough
of
to get beats,
YouTube,
bro.
Yeah.
yeah, now it's
You
super
get,
easy
like,
to
just-
get beats.
Yeah, super easy, bro.
Yeah.
And the same beat, though, you gotta think, though, a fucking million motherfuckers got the same beat.
Yeah,
though.
exactly.
You know what
Yeah,
I
but
mean?
if you have the best thing over that beat and
Then
and
it's
you get
easy.
famous and whatever, you,
Right,
or
right.
you come up off of it, and then that's what a lot of artists do. They're just like, ah, fuck it, I'm gonna steal this music and
Yeah, they do.
do this, and then if they get famous and they get sued or whatever, well, you just pay them some
Yeah,
of it.
Yeah,
and that's
fuck it.
crazy, but it's like
you
for
pay
some,
like royalties.
Yeah,
Type shit.
yeah, and it's crazy because thinking about that, like for the person, like who was I looking at the other day? Juice World. So Juice World, man, he stole a fucking that beat or that song he did, Lucid Dreams. Like, you heard of that?
No, I don't think so, man.
All right, so this song he did, Lucid Dreams, he pretty much stole it from Sting.
Oh,
It was
okay.
one of Sting's
Okay.
beats and whatnot.
Right,
I think I
right.
have
Yeah,
heard
yeah,
of
yeah.
that.
So
Okay,
it was
I
one
heard
of
that.
Sting's beats. So
Yeah.
Sting,
I was like, that's a Sting beat.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Sting ended up suing him, bro, and he was all like, "Yeah, thank you. You just paid for my fucking grandkids' college tuition and shit." I'm like, "Damn, dog." And I think he sued him for a lot of money because
No
that
shit,
song
huh?
got a shitload of fucking streams and whatnot, like a
And
shitload.
the dude's probably like, well, fuck, Sting, you couldn't do that on your own? You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
You
shit,
got
Sting
enough
already,
money, bro.
yeah,
You
for
ain't
real,
hurt.
bro.
Hey,
It's
you
like,
stingy motherfucker.
but I mean, shit, it's your beat. You made it
Yeah.
like forever long ago, so it's like if
But
somebody stole it,
Did he
then
really make that beat, or did somebody else do it, though?
well, they ain't
But
never
regardless,
came through.
I mean,
Yeah.
He's saying
whether he made it or
Saying
paid
to it.
for it or
It was
whatever.
under his name,
Yeah. At the end of the day, you paid
That's
for
probably what
it.
he probably just paid
Yeah.
for it, yeah.
I mean, shit, the way they cost it for beats now, like I think the other day I went and tried to buy a beat off of YouTube, and I thought I brought the lease for $25 and shit,
Right.
and it's from this dude named J2 Wish off of Instagram. Shout outs to him and whatnot. But
Now, with the lease and shit, does it say the company or fucking who makes the
well, obviously he gets it through a company that already goes through him and
Oh,
whatnot.
okay,
So
okay.
it's like Air
I
Bits
gotcha.
and whatnot. I don't know if you heard of them and whatnot, but it's like just a whole bunch of beat artists and whatnot. They put their like beats on there
Right.
and like they promote their stuff through it. So if somebody trying to steal the artist's beats, they'll get sued for it. Airbit will be on their behalf and sue them for it, all the extra ass shit.
Okay.
I mean, they take a percentage. But,
Yeah,
you
right,
know.
right, yeah.
But I mean, his shit was 25, man. And I was like, all right, bet. I was like, let me get that shit. I'll pay for it. When I finish the song, I'll actually buy the beat. Man, this motherfucker hit me back. He's like, man, the beats, because I wanted the track outs and everything. I'm like, yo, I need the track outs. I need everything that you did with this beat. So it's not an MP3. I don't want to make sure that I got just the MP3. I want
Yeah.
everything, bro. So I paid for this shit. Nobody else can get it.
Right, yeah, exactly.
He hit me with like motherfucking $250 for the beat
Yep.
and shit. And I'm like, that's cool, man. But granted, he ain't got that many people that's following him like that. And I understand, I'm not saying taking any away from an artist and shit. Like, know your worth and whatnot. But
Right.
come on, bro. Like, the beat wasn't even that fresh for me to even believe that I'm
Yeah.
gonna get famous off of that and whatnot. Like, it's just something that I'm trying to put out. So I'm just
Yeah.
like, man, $200 and some dollars.
I
Like,
used to buy beats back then for like 100 beat.
that's what I'm saying.
$100
Like,
beat,
I'll
you know
pay
what I mean?
100 a
And then
beat
if
for
you
that.
threw something else into it, it'd be another fucking $50
Yeah.
or another $50.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
at the top, maybe like 200-300 at the
Easy,
top.
no
I mean, if
problem
it
shit.
if it's something you really like, I could see paying $100 for it. But then you also need to have like something that says like you can't sell that to someone else now because I just paid you $100 for it. So
Exactly. And like, I asked him, I was like, yo man, like I paid $25 on this shit. So if it's 200 now, what I get, like, do I have to pay like just 175 and shit? And he was like, nah, bro, you gotta pay the actual 200. And I'm like, but I just paid you 25 for a fucking lease, bro. Like, I understand it's rent, but at the same
So you
time,
can't pay him 175. You got to pay him another.
yeah, I
fucking
gotta pay
200.
him another fucking 25 to make
Well,
it to 200 and
yeah,
shit. And I'm
right.
just
so
like,
how I've never heard of that lease. How does that work? You
So-
they give you an MP3 to rap over.
So pretty much, man, yeah, they give you MP3 to rap over, but you can make money off this for a certain amount of time. So if you get 3,000 views on SoundCloud, don't matter how many times you perform it at a show and shit during that time period. But if you get a certain amount of views on, I think it's SoundCloud, Spotify, a whole bunch of other shit and whatnot, like, you have to renew that lease again.
Oh, okay.
So,
I gotcha.
Yeah,
So
obviously.
there's a charge. To keep,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get
yeah.
to 6,000, I gotta
Yeah.
pay this motherfucker another 25. That's
Mm.
$50 and shit. When in all actuality, if I was doing that, I might as well pay you for the whole beat
And really, if
just
you
get
think
my
about it,
royalties.
man, if you think about it, it doesn't sound like much, right? At
They
that
don't.
Time.
Yeah.
But you think about how many fucking people is doing this. You know what I'm saying? That $25 adds up, man.
Yeah,
quick, you know
for
what I mean?
real, bro.
Yeah.
Quick as
they're,
fuck.
They're ranking in thousands. You know what I mean? Off
Thousands,
that
bro.
25 fucking bucks.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, that kind of reminds me of I started I go to this one website called udemy.com, and it's basically just so you can learn how to do technical shit online. Like
Word,
take these technical classes, like running a mixing board, becoming an audio engineer. So I'm taking the one about editing video because I'm doing this podcast.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's how you're doing it.
yes,
Oh, no shit.
well, I just started today.
Yeah,
I've been-
okay.
Up till today, I was just watching YouTube videos, but I'm like,
thought
I
you
need
had,
to get.
somebody coming in and helping you, bro.
No, I was
like-
doing it all by
like, well,
Well,
myself.
shit, I
People
feel
here, you know what I mean?
honored, yo.
Wow. Yeah.
I've been doing it all by myself.
See, I know you've been doing it all by yourself, but I thought maybe like with the engineering part and with the editing, I thought maybe at first somebody was helping you. You know,
No.
Man, you
show
doing that all by
no
yourself?
shit.
That's lit,
See,
yo.
look, man, you're coming a long way.
For
too,
real,
man. Yeah.
man. Hey,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
That's
the
why I
power
said with your
YouTube.
editing, bro,
I'm-
you fool me with that
I'm
shit.
good with the artistic stuff because I know Photoshop. I've taken classes on Photoshop.
Yeah.
I've done websites. I did the website for this place. I did the website for the neighbor.
Damn.
did-
Oh,
bro.
like, I
You
do all
got
kinds
the
of
talent.
websites,
Yeah,
yeah.
for real,
That's
for real,
what's
man.
up.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
So for the auto body place over here,
Yep.
yeah, hell yeah.
Yep. KiwisClassics.com.
There you go.
Make this
Well,
Kiwi, you owe me $100.
Yeah, let me see. Or sponsorship.
Sponsors.
You know what I mean? Shit, gotta get sponsors going, man. Yeah. Yeah, no, one of my buddies, he owns an auto body shop too over here, you know, it's called Professionals. And, fucking, he hits me up on fucking Facebook. I haven't talked to him in a minute, you know what I mean? And he hits me up on Facebook and he's leaving all these messages and shit, you know, wow, about the podcast, you know? You should bring me in and this, that. I said, hell yeah, bro. I said, we're looking for sponsors. You know what I mean? And he didn't reply nothing.
Has he seen it?
Yeah, because what I'll do, man, is I share it off YouTube and shit to my Facebook account, so the folks that are my friend list and shit, they can see it, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, that's probably why I've been getting a couple more extra
Probably, maybe.
subscribers.
Yeah. And so I ask them, you know what I mean, just to share it, keep sharing it, you know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure sometimes it'll tell me the like username of the subscriber. I'm pretty sure my ex-wife subscribed. She
Oh,
found
that's
out
it?
from my kids.
Oh, wow.
She's trying to keep tabs on me still.
Yeah, still, huh?
Ah, come on, get a
Women
life.
are like that, bro. Women are like that. Fucking straight ruthless, man. They are like that. They're vicious.
If she had a podcast, I would not subscribe. I don't want to hear it.
You don't even want nothing to do with her.
I mean,
Besides the
she is the
relationship with
yeah, she's the mother
Yeah,
of my kids,
your kids.
but still, I mean, yeah, even if I did want something to do with her, I don't want to hear the shit that you're talking about. It's like,
Yeah.
unless you're like still in that barely broke up phase where,
See what it is she's trying to look for something negative that you're saying about her, huh?
it's not like that anymore. For a long time it was, but
Right.
yeah,
Right. Yeah.
we're so far removed that
That's good
it's
though,
like,
bro, because
yeah.
if you got kids involved, you gotta be that way, man.
Oh,
Make shit
yeah,
work.
yeah, I
You know
never,
what I mean?
I never talk bad about
That's good, man.
her
That's
to
cool.
my kids.
Yeah, that's good. Me neither. Even when fucking me and my widow, we'd go at it and shit, you know. She'd always talk shit about me though. God damn. Women
Oh,
are
yeah.
ruthless like that, bro.
Yeah, that's another one of those male-female double standards.
Yeah, most definitely. And they get crazy, you know. But yeah, but I never played that role either, man. That card right there, you know. I'm like, nah, you know, for something to work, for the man and the female to work, and you have kids. If you want the relationship to work, man, you know, you guys got to get together, you know, and fucking respect one another. You know what I mean?
And also, the kids are not stupid. If you start
hell
talking
no.
about the other like
Yeah.
the other parent
Yeah,
badly,
Oh yeah.
they're gonna
They'll
they know
notice
what's
that
happening
shit,
and they'll
yeah.
resent it.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah,
Huh.
exactly. They feed off your fucking energy, basically, pretty much, you know.
Damn,
They feed
man.
off your vibes. They know if you're fucking talk shit about the other parent or if you're lying to them. or-
Eventually, all these kids are gonna be adults and they're gonna look back on this and
Yep.
they're gonna know what was happening.
Yeah,
most
So
definitely.
pretty
yeah,
much.
yeah,
Damn, man.
exactly.
I mean, you
And
know,
that's a trip, you know. You don't even fucking think that shit when you're a kid, looking
For
into
real.
the world like that. You know what I mean?
for real.
You're still fucking pure. You're free and everything. You know, you're not seeing all this fucking crazy hate and shit like that.
Damn.
Now
man.
you're as an adult, you're seeing it. You know what I mean? You reflect back on the kid.
Mm,
That really trips your mind, bro. If you think about it.
damn, dog. I ain't never, you know, obviously I ain't got no
Well,
kids.
yeah, you don't
but
have any
yeah.
kids yet.
Oh,
You got plenty of time to think about it.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah,
for real,
exactly.
man.
Think about it even if
Hey.
you want the kids.
Yeah.
At least
hey.
another 9 months.
Yeah.
I be thinking about that shit for real, man. I'll just be like, yo, like, you know, obviously I would prefer my kids to not grow up the way I did grow up and shit. Like,
Well, there you go. That's a start
yeah,
right there, bro.
that's the big
Yeah.
thing for me.
Yeah,
I'm
most
just
definitely.
like, you know, I want y'all to have the option to get what y'all want and shit. Obviously, you won't get what you want if I don't fuck with it and shit. But
Yeah.
you know, like I would prefer you to have that option, be able to get the clothes you want, the shoes you
Yeah,
want,
right,
you know,
right,
everything
yeah,
that you
yeah,
want to do and
yeah.
shit. Like, I prefer you not to get talked about while you're in fucking school and shit, just based off of what the fuck you look like and shit. Like,
Right.
as a person, I
I know.
prefer you to get talked about as a person. Like, if you act like a fucking dick in school, then shit, you're a fucking dick.
Yeah.
But if you're acting like, you know, a cool ass motherfucking kid who ain't worried about all this materialistical shit,
Right,
and
that's what it is.
whatnot,
Materialistic, man. It's a materialistic world we live in, man.
Yeah, man. Like,
is,
it's
straight
crazy,
up.
bro. Like,
Look
even
at fucking shoes, bro. Jordans, man.
man,
Look at, and it's not like fucking Michael Jordan was poor. He didn't eat one one time.
for real,
But
for
fucking
real.
when he made his millions and then started making these shoes back in the fucking 80s, you know, late 80s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
by the time he got his shoe deal, he definitely wasn't poor.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
bro. So I mean, fucking, come on, man. You know what I mean? If you're really looking out for your people and shit, you're gonna fucking at least sell them where they can afford it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know what
I mean, for
That's how I
real.
see it, man.
On certain shit with Michael Jordan, man, like, I respect him as a player and shit.
Oh, most
but
definitely. You
definitely as a person. Because I just found out some shit recently. I don't know how true it is, but I probably believe it's true because it's very lucrative. Like, this motherfucker invested a lot of money into the prison reform system. And
I heard
shit.
that before, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, man, you really out here fucking putting money towards incarcerating people that really, half of them ain't did shit.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
I mean,
crazy, huh?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
crazy.
I've heard that shit. Just like, I think this year.
Oprah as well. Oprah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I heard
big
about
time.
her too. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, man, like,
Because
y'all.
there's a lot of shit
You
going
know
on,
who
bro,
else?
with those people.
Bob Barker. He's the one that owns all that commissary shit. Well, at least for like
You're
Modesto.
right. Yeah, he
When you
does.
get the
Yeah.
when you get the shower shoes,
Yeah.
they got his name on the bottom.
It says fucking
For real.
Barker on him. Yeah.
Damn,
Bob
bro.
fucking Barker. Price is right, man.
Really,
Yeah.
yo.
Yeah.
Damn.
crazy.
Fuck Bob Barker.
Yeah,
Fuck
for
you,
real,
Bob Barker.
yo. I didn't
The
know
price
it was
is
like
wrong,
that.
Bobby.
Straight wrong, yo.
You know?
What the fuck? Damn, man. Yeah, that prison reform shit.
That's crazy,
man, you know,
huh?
it's crazy. Yeah, like you said, it's a lot of money and shit. And like even looking at like certain movies like Death Race, yo. Like if you could picture a fucking prison place that has people that shouldn't even be there and shit and whatnot,
Right.
and they got a death race that should be viewed on pay-per-view and whatnot, and the warden is getting a shitload of money off of it on top of the person who
all
owns
day.
that shit and whatnot.
Yeah,
Like
all day.
that's a lot of damn money, yo. Like you making more money than a person who fucking works a doctor job.
They're
Person who owns Amazon
the
fucking around.
The state is getting paid for fucking the prisoner being there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
fucking, the jail's getting paid
yeah,
for the fucking person being there. You know
For
what I'm
real.
saying? And it's fucked up because not everyone's a fucking piece of shit scumbag
They
that
aren't.
goes to jail or prison, man.
Mhm.
Some's mistakes.
Yeah, but a lot of times they go in not like that and they come out piece
Like
of shit
that, yeah.
scumbags,
You
which is
have
fucked
to.
up.
You
Yeah.
have to, man, because, you got to survive in that motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
That's a whole different world.
for real.
You know
Like
what I mean?
there's this movie with
Animalistic shit.
Yeah.
There's killers and fucking child rapists and
Yep.
fucking people that scum on the fucking earth don't give a fuck.
Yep, bro, for real. Like there's this damn movie I was watching the other day.
You
I don't
know
know if
that,
y'all
man.
seen Scott Atkins.
Yeah.
Y'all heard of him
Yeah,
before?
Scott
Yeah,
Adkins,
so he make his little own movies. Let me think of a movie. What's the movie he been in, bro? That,
Yeah, he's
like,
a movie star. I'm trying to think of fucking any movies that he's been
shit,
in,
man.
man.
You seen Ninja on Netflix?
Ninja is a rapper.
No, it's like a
Netflix
movie.
movie?
It's a movie, yeah.
Really?
He's in that movie and whatnot.
Oh, I know
Oh,
who
look-
you're talking
look
about,
him
man.
up, Bobby.
He's like a low budget fucking actor. He's
Yeah,
in like
he
a lot of
is.
independent movies.
But he makes some bread off of them shits though. He was in
Do you need to
fucking.
log back in?
No, I'm good. I think.
Alright.
He was in Expendables, I want to say, for a little short bit.
Yeah, there's
Was
about
he?
Little short
along
bit,
with
just a little short bit.
26 other
Yeah.
action actors.
Yeah, big
Well,
stars.
was he the bad guy though?
Nah, he was a good guy and shit.
Yeah.
What's his
But-
name?
Scott Atkins.
Yeah, I know who exactly you're talking about
Yeah.
now, man.
Yeah, but this kid, man, like, kid,
All
grown
these
ass
movies
man.
right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one right there you're talking about, huh? It's on Netflix right now, Triple Threat.
Yeah, man. Oh, he been on.
Oh, there's Ninja right there.
Undisputed. You seen
Right here,
Undisputed
brother. Oh.
movies?
Probably. I'll
Like
look
them
that
little
up.
boy
Undisputed,
come
there's
movies.
one right here I'm looking
Yeah.
at.
There's like all
Yep,
of them.
there's three
shit.
of them.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? He was in Doctor Strange too.
Yeah, man. He played one of the villains, like who
Oh,
helped
okay,
the
one of
bald-headed
the
lady.
monks or something,
Yeah,
probably, huh?
he helped. He
Yeah,
played
yeah,
one.
okay.
Yeah, he got bread, man. He be out here doing shit.
Yeah, he's
and
doing it,
whatnot.
bro.
He definitely be doing it, but
He's just not your like fucking big blockbuster hit type movie yet.
he's like he's like a Jason Statham,
Yeah.
bro. Before Hobbs and Shaw,
Right,
Fast
right.
and the Furious, and all that
Yeah.
shit.
Well, I don't
Is
know.
he-
Jason Statham was pretty fucking bad, bro. Transporter.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
was
If
late
you want to,
early
but I mean,
90s,
his
too.
biggest
That's when
money
he started
came from
coming out
Fast
for
and
America,
Furious,
you know?
though. That's what I'm
Yeah,
trying
but
to
then
get.
his name, that's how he built
Oh
to
yeah,
get to
yeah,
bigger
yeah.
star.
Yeah, you
you
right
know?
on that.
He
Yeah,
does
yeah.
a lot of like B action movies now. Statham.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked him
Yeah,
back
he
in the
does.
days when he did like Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, that type
Yeah,
of
that
stuff.
was dope.
Uh, Wasn't he in like Snatch? I think.
Yep, he was
Yeah.
in Snatch.
Yep.
Yep.
No, but I mean, shit. It seems like all your big Hollywood actors are doing fucking independent shit on Netflix or
I mean,
streams or whatever.
that's
now,
all
you know
they
what I mean?
bread right there, man.
Especially the older ones.
Yes.
The older
bro,
ones that
for
find
real,
it
for
harder
real.
to find roles and shit.
Mhm.
You know.
No, I don't really recognize this dude, Scott
Really?
Adkins.
Damn, you ain't seen him before?
No, I've never seen Undisputed, so
Ooh, yeah. All right, man. Look, you need to
I've
watch
seen
that.
the,
tonight.
the
Watch
first
the
one.
first one, the second one, the
With
third
Ving
one,
Rhames?
and yep.
Yeah.
Because the second one has who the fuck is in there? It's some other dude who's pretty famous and shit. He's
Jean Claude
like
Van Damme.
I wish, man. That'd be crazy, yo. But yeah, he's a dope ass actor, man. He got this movie, man, where like back to the prison thing. Like he ended up
See, there
going to
he is
prison.
over here and shit. Oh, you're on that.
Uh,
I'm on the computer, bro. Yeah.
we're on
You got
the wrong
Netflix
input.
going here. Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah. The Undisputed one's pretty dope though.
Yeah,
I
that
haven't watched
shit's
the
fresh, man.
second, third one though. But hey, man, if it's on there, I'm gonna check that shit out tonight.
This
Fuck
shit's
it.
fresh,
You know
bro.
what I mean?
For real,
Is it
for real.
pretty good?
That and Raid, bro. Y'all should watch Raid Undisputed.
Raid.
I mean, you might have to read some subtitles, but that shit is crazy.
Oh,
Is it a
bro.
fighting movie or are these all
That's a
fighting
Fight
movies?
movie, yeah.
Okay.
It's straight fighting. They got a lot of
He's a
blood in
martial
there and
arts
shit.
expert.
Yeah.
But he plays in a lot of other movies too. You
Oh,
know, action movies.
Michael J. White is in the fucking second one,
Yeah,
bro.
he's right here.
Yeah.
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 And he's a dope actor, man. Spawn.
That shit is crazy.
Oh
bro.
yeah. I remember him
That's
from
good.
Spawn.
Yeah,
Chris
man.
Spawn, yeah.
That shit is
Yeah.
crazy, bro. Like they be fucking
There's
doing
the
all
guy you were
types of
talking
more
about right
shit.
there.
Isn't he also in like Power?
Jean-Claude Van
That
Damme.
show Power or no?
No, that's the dude from
50
I don't know
Cent.
if you seen Next Day Air
Oh,
Not
yeah,
sure.
yeah,
with
yeah.
Mos Def.
Yeah, that's cool. That's
yeah,
movie too.
bro.
Yeah.
The dude that played the
The cuz?
no, not the cousin. The dude that was playing the dude that was ahead of the other two that was trying to take the money from him and shit.
Oh,
Omar.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's the
yeah.
dude you thinking about in Power and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Omar and whatnot.
No, I haven't actually ever seen Power, but I just thought maybe he was
Oh,
a.
Well, how many fucking seasons it got now?
Shit, it's on
2, huh?
6 right
Oh,
now,
six,
bro.
that many?
6 seasons,
Oh,
bro.
shit,
Yeah.
Oh, see, it lost me a long time ago, man. I used to watch it when it first came out and shit.
It
was
got
pretty cool.
yeah, it got a
But-
little bit too much dramatic after
Yeah,
me for
it's
a
like
while.
any other fucking shit that gets stretched out. Like that. I was talking to my mom and shit earlier about that fucking movie that's coming on or series coming on FX, the fucking Mayans.
Oh, bro, I done
The
seen a
Sons of
couple of
Anarchy
that
spin-off?
shit. I like the Sons
Yeah,
of
yeah,
Anarchy.
Sons
That
of
shit was
Anarchy's dope.
garbage, yo.
But the
The
Mayans,
second
though,
one was garbage.
I watched a couple of fucking episodes and then I just kind of got lost.
Yeah.
You know, so I kind of just dropped off it.
Yeah, I mean, we just try to take something that's one thing and then change it from a white biker thing to a Mexican biker thing now.
Yeah,
Or
well,
you can't do that in any way. You can't take a black movie and turn it into a white movie.
Yeah,
It's,
Yeah,
exactly.
so, well, I mean, yeah, it definitely can't do that. You know what I mean? It's gonna be fucking stupid. But it wasn't even that. It was just the whole story was different too. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking,
I mean, it should be, but
yeah, it
but
definitely should.
they're
Yeah.
just trying to
Well,
ride the
they're
success
both
of.
Lions, so why they
yeah.
be Sons of Anarchy, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. I don't really. I feel like certain areas on that shit, like certain shows shouldn't just be touched. Like I watch a lot of anime and shit.
Do you really?
Yeah, I fuck
Hey,
with
that
a lot of
anime shit's
anime.
a lot
Yeah.
popular. You
That
watch
shit
a lot
is-
of that?
I don't.
Or
I had the actual animated version of Ghost in the Shell before they made the
Yeah,
real life
yeah,
version
yeah, I
one.
remember
That's
that.
crazy.
Yeah.
You talking
Yeah.
about that? I'm
My
gonna
cousin
get.
used to be in that shit.
That
yeah.
shit's crazy, yo. Like I was gonna fuck around and I'm gonna get a tattoo with that shit all across.
Yeah,
here, bro.
Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, bro. Like for real, but I mean, anime. Like I don't know. Like compared to reality TV, like I feel like it's more realistic because like they tell more of a in-depth story. They tell more of a like shit that happens in the real world rather than on some reality shit. You got everybody that's fake as fuck because you know damn well
Oh, yeah,
half
a
of
lot
these
of that
people.
shit's
Yeah,
made up, man. They
half of
make
these people
shit
don't
up.
act like that. They
Right,
ain't.
right.
Yeah, like,
Until you
motherfuckers.
turn the camera on.
For real, yo. Like, motherfuckers is not acting like that when the
Yeah.
camera's off because
Yeah.
they know there are real motherfuckers who will knock them the fuck out for certain shit they
Oh,
be
for
saying
real,
and
yeah, 'cause
shit.
that's
Like,
the shit that fucking I'm surprised people get fucking away with on YouTube, man.
oh,
That
the
shit's
shit they be
crazy, bro,
saying?
like,
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, how he fucking takes shit. You know what I mean? He's been shot a couple times though. You know what I mean?
Man,
But
they
it's
be-
crazy. It's like, what the fuck? You know, any motherfucker that I've seen going to the street, man. You walk up to them like that and snatch something off their neck or something. It's on, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like, crazy
So
shit.
I don't get that when all they do is run. Do-do-do-do,
For
and they're
real,
gone,
for
you
real.
know?
Even with like certain of these like concerts and whatnot, like I done seen one recently where like a dude got his chain snatched from a person in the crowd and shit. He knew the fuck who it was and shit, but
Yeah.
he just mobbed out the shit. And I'm like, all right, I understand that you're a public figure. You
He's
gotta act,
outnumbered.
you gotta act a certain way and shit. But
Yeah.
it's like, yo, man.
Well, all eyes are on you, all cameras are on you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
much. And it's crazy because it's like, if you was that same motherfucker beforehand and shit, and somebody took something from you, it'd be over, yo. Like, you was rocking motherfuckers
Oh,
left and right.
Yeah.
I've totally modified my behavior just because of all the cameras around here.
Right,
I
me
bet,
too,
yeah.
man. Hell yeah.
I bet.
Hell yeah, I was like fucking Rocky Balboa in this piece, man. When I came walking up here, me and this guy almost went at it, bro. No joke.
I got him in a headlock.
Yeah, he played as Dolph Lundgren, the Russian.
That's lit,
I was
yo.
a fucking Italian stallion, you know what I'm saying?
For real.
We
Yeah.
worked it out.
Hey, obviously y'all still here, so.
Hell yeah. Fucking,
But
hey,
yeah, man.
Hey, we start with the group too, bro. The
Damn,
little crew,
yo.
you know? And
That's
we
what's
still
up.
got,
That's
you
what's
know,
up.
a couple people still coming by every once in a while. You
Hell
know?
yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Our other guy, I guess he's just fucking like you said. What did he say? One weeker.
Oh, yeah, he's
huh?
every other week we got visitation on him.
Yeah.
Well, shit, that's still lit though. At least he coming through compared
Wang.
to
Yep. Wayne, where you at, man? You MIA on us, man. Yeah.
shit, man. That's lit though, but it's crazy, man. A lot of shit be going on out here and shit, man.
Oh hell yeah, most
A
definitely,
lot
man.
of shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. Now you want to hear some crazy shit? Let's do this. Why not, fucker? Right?
Oof.
Fucking Popeyes Chicken versus Chick Fil A.
I've only had Chick Fil A once
Damn,
recently.
You missing out on life.
Yeah, they don't have that around here. So
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I
you're right.
I was
ain't
coming back
seen
from the Bay Area, and I'm
Damn.
like, hey, fuck it, babe, let's try Chick Fil A. I've heard stuff about them.
Was it good?
It's juicy. It's good. I mean, I just had
It's
a
lot
chicken
better,
sandwich.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than the
And that's thing,
Popeyes.
Yeah.
I believe
Is
that.
it?
That's the fucking thing right now, man. There's a big old fucking argument of who's got the better chicken sandwich. I've ate Popeye's chicken sandwich before this fucking argument came up.
Maybe
you know?
that'll be the next prison cuisine. We do a segment on here called Prison Cuisine.
Oh yeah.
Word.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's
we've done
what's up.
one segment so far,
One.
but
Yeah, one.
we're gonna do more. So Chick-fil-A and Popeyes doesn't really fit into that,
Yeah.
No.
but it's just
Unless
like
you're fucking cheeseburger Eddie. You smuggle that shit in somewhere.
so. It's the concept is you can only make stuff that you can get like off the prison commissary or
Really.
like or like the prison cafeteria. So
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
only make stuff that you can get in prison, basically. So
Damn.
meals based on that, and we did one so far. I had fun doing it.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was cool, man. We did the
Shit.
spread.
Word.
Yeah, the spread and it's fucking pruno.
Damn, yo. All
Yeah,
right.
it was pretty,
That shit
pretty dope,
sound
man.
fresh as
But
hell,
next
yo.
time though, I think we need to get like prisoner suits and shit, bro. That'd be fucking so cool because
That'd be
it'd go
fun,
along
yeah.
with the background.
Some striped jumpsuits.
Yeah, something, man.
I'd be
Yeah,
with that shit.
yeah.
That'd be fresh.
That'd be
yo.
fucking dope right there, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, man.
And, like we're in the fucking jail cell or something, you know.
Oh, I got some of those cafeteria trays.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, there you go. That's cool. Yeah. Now you just put it together now, man.
That's lit.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna even lie.
And
yo.
fucking, we got Wang, we got Sabrina, and Brian if he comes through. You know what I'm saying? Then we got you if you come through some more often. You know.
Oh yeah, bro. I mean, shit, man.
And
I
then
plan on
fucking-
being here for
we got
a minute,
myself
bro.
and
Yeah,
yourself,
man. If you
bro.
want to come,
Hell yeah,
like
bro.
we're
I'll
always
be with
looking
it.
for
I'll
Maybe
be with
one,
it.
people
two,
to talk to.
Like 6 people, 5 people, every once in a while, maybe 4.
Yeah,
you know.
we can max out about 6 in here, but yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a lot, yo.
And
That's a
like
lot.
we get it going, bro. It'll be cool. You know what
Hell
I'm saying?
yeah.
And we got enough people around the table and shit, like we're fucking, you know what I mean, ready to eat or fucking
Hell
commissary
yeah, I'll
shit.
be
You know?
with that shit, man.
Something, you know. Yeah.
That'd be fresh.
But so it's a big thing, bro. They got fucking on social media and shit. Motherfuckers doing chicken sandwiches. Hit me up on chicken sandwiches. Hit my line. $20. You know what I mean? Try to
Damn,
sling this
So
shit.
we could possibly do like maybe a episode where we do like a segment with a taste test of Chick Fil A and Popeyes, but
If you can find
like
them.
yeah, who's gonna get the Chick Fil A?
Yeah,
Hey,
right,
I'd
yeah.
be with
Dante, I think Dante works
Oh.
up in the Bay or something, so maybe he could bring some
I
that.
back.
Slide through it then.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think they're in Sacramento, at least around Stockton somewhere too.
I know they're like Pleasanton,
by.
I think is where I saw.
Pleasanton. I
Yeah.
believe Pleasanton would be the closest place. to
Probably,
actually
yeah.
This
get
dude
it, yeah.
fucking
Or
Ryan,
Dublin.
He
if
lives
you
in
could find
fucking
it.
Sacramento.
Yeah, Pleasant, Dublin. I can't tell the difference. Dublin on this side, Pleasanton on this side of the bar.
No.
Yeah.
That's like up with my brothers, man. Marysville and Olivehurst, man. Or Marysville and Yuba City. They're all just connected
Yeah,
by
that
a fucking
shit is
bridge.
cool. It's like a little
Man, it's
county,
weird,
like
bro.
3 different fucking counties
Yeah,
in
yeah,
one, yo.
yeah.
Like
And
crazy
it's a
shit.
stretch, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
man.
And fucking you walk through them all. The hell people do. They did
Shit.
back then, you know?
Nah, I know I
Yeah.
would save me some gas fucking around.
But that shit looks hella crazy these days, bro. I don't even recognize that shit. There's fucking houses everywhere and shit. Big old fucking 2-story houses and shit. You know?
Damn.
Used to be all just fucking fields. And every once in a while you run into like little fucking gas station or corner
Yeah.
store, you know what I'm saying? It was all fields, bro. Even the fucking roads changed.
You should
the
text Dante and say, "Hey, you got the hookup on some Chick Fil A?"
Shit, probably get on deck.
Yeah, dude, shit up. I'll hit him up right now, man.
We have it on deck.
Yeah. But yeah, that's crazy over some fucking food, bro.
That's wild, man. I don't know about that. I was just looking at some shit with Quavo, man. He was like reselling. He brought a whole bunch of Popeyes chicken sandwiches, bro, and resold them shits, bro.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
Motherfuckers is eating resold chicken, yo.
motherfuckers think it's fucking jokes, bro. I'm serious. I seen this shit today, man. I seen $20 hit me up a pop. You know what I'm saying? Then if this cat wants that much, then this cat's gonna go 15 for a pop. It says that shit, bro. He's like, what the fuck? Y'all that
No,
fucking
no
serious?
chicken, man. You can make that at the
Randy Heat
crib.
Monster from fucking the Doja Click and shit up in Stockton and shit,
Yeah.
right? You know what I mean? I'm following him on Facebook and shit. You know what I'm saying? So he hits back, bro. He'll talk to you and shit, right? He's like, man, this shit that fucking serious, bro? Come on now. And you got lines. He said, I just fucking went by a Popeyes Chicken and just had lines of people. Fucking
I believe it.
crazy, bro. And when I hear these fucking shit, man, I think it's a fucking joke. You know what I'm
I
saying?
believe it is, bro. Like,
No, yeah. I think it's a joke, but people, it's not.
yeah.
It's real life shit. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't see why.
But it's like they turn fucking Black Friday on the Popeyes and Chick Fil A. You know what I'm saying? Leave
Fucking
your places
chicken free
alone,
for
bro.
all, yo.
Yeah, give them a break, man. You know some motherfuckers that are hating their job right now.
That's true, man. And it's crazy because it's like
Straight
them
up.
chickens, yo. You can make that shit. You can make a fucking chicken sandwich at the crib. You
Yeah,
really
come
take
on,
the
yeah,
time to make
easily,
something
bro.
way fresher than what the
yeah,
fuck they making and shit. You can make that
but
shit
you
at
know
the
what,
crib.
man? We're living in fucking days of all these fucking people are so fucking lazy, bro. They don't want to get off the couch. They don't want to do shit. You know what I'm saying?
But
So
they go
fucking-
drive. They go fucking get some
They'll
chicken and
order
wait in the
online.
line. Yeah.
They order online and shit
Stupid.
get delivered, or
Stupid.
they'll go and get it. But see, they're not walking now. They're not fucking getting in the ride. Like you're getting in the ride and shit, but they're going through the drive-through. They ain't
Yeah.
going through the fucking, you know.
But even like, you know, like
The
you were
entrance.
saying with the chicken sandwiches and shit, it's like you waiting in lines for this shit. Where you
Yeah.
could have went inside,
right.
walked there, got that
Right,
chicken
right.
and shit, and you
Yeah.
would have been straight, yo.
Yeah.
But
Crazy shit, huh?
it's crazy shit,
Yeah,
man.
that was
Stupid
crazy,
crazy, man.
It just don't make no fucking sense to me. It's cool. You know.
He says cool.
Like I said though, bro, it's like fucking. It's the laziness, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because they go to the store, you know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? You get your fucking chicken fillet from with EBT, without EBT, whatever.
That's true.
However you get it, right?
Yeah, you're
You know
right.
what I'm saying? So fucking you purchase it, get all the ingredients. It's not that fucking hard, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's just chicken breast and some fucking bun and some lettuce and a little bit of ketchup, whatever flavor you want.
That's true, man.
You know what I mean? You
You're
can
right on
fucking
that.
either fry it, you can grill it, or you can fucking do like air fryer, barbecue, whatever the fuck
He
you want,
said
bro.
air fry.
Hey, that's the shit. I've been
I
frying
ain't never
shit.
heard of that
Oh,
shit.
yeah?
That was air frying,
It's
man.
like a deep fryer, bro, but it's
Yeah.
fucking. It don't run off of fucking oil. You know what I'm saying? It runs off
Damn.
air, straight
what
air.
the fuck, bro? For real?
Yeah, and you can
That
put-
sound healthy as fuck, man.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
There's no oil, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That
Yeah.
sound healthy as fuck, bro.
Yeah. It takes like maybe like fucking like a little half teaspoon or something of oil.
Yeah.
You just put it in a little fucking container. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And then you just put your food on it and shit, you know? You can fucking air fry it, bro. You can dehydrate it, you know what I'm saying? You can roast with it and
Damn.
shit. I'm surviving off this shit.
I need to
I am
try that
surviving,
shit,
bro,
man.
for
Yeah, you
real.
gotta bring some shit, bro. I need to try that bitch.
Oh,
for
man,
real,
I
for
done
real.
like fucking this weekend, bro. I done like fucking 35, 40 wings. For my fucking
Oh
homies,
man,
know
you
what I
gotta
mean?
bring some shit.
Oh,
I went
shit,
through
I'm
with
so
that, bro.
fucking tired.
I'm gonna have to show my girl that because she trying to get like on like, you know, not well. She want to be on a vegan diet. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I got faith in her.
Oh
but
yeah, oh yeah.
I'm just like, you know, like she wants some more healthier, and I'm like, yo, that sounds fresh. Cause when I eat fried chicken or like, you know, I go to Buffalo Wild Wings because that's where she works.
That's
Right.
not,
I'm just
that's not vegan.
Yeah, no, definitely not, man. Yeah,
And this
I
is
wish
one
it
of our
was.
prompts for prison cuisine.
Ooh.
yeah.
Good old Prudo. That's that good Prudo though. For real. What is that anyway?
Oh, I just tried to find the sweetest wine I can find. Just
Man,
slap
you got wine,
label on
bro.
it.
My girl put me on the wine. That shit be having me lit, bro. More than
for real?
anything that I be drinking.
Hey, a lot of people it does. A lot of people it does,
That
bro.
wine ain't no joke, man.
I
She used to
like
get on
wine
me.
myself, man. I like wine.
I love that
fucking
shit. Wine
beer.
and champagne, bro. I'll
Yeah.
fucking drink that shit, man.
You like fucking mimosas and shit like that. Huh?
Man, I will fuck some. I had a cranberry one the other day, man. That shit was fucking fresh, yo. I ain't
Cranberry
never-
what?
It was like a cranberry juice
Wine?
with the champagne, bro.
Oh, yeah? What? No
That
shit.
shit was fresh as fuck, man.
Was it Cooks?
Man, no,
Cooks
it was
is some cheap ass shit.
down by the Red Cafe, bro. By the mall and shit.
Redwood Cafe.
Yeah, bro, because they got unlimited all you can drink mimosas for like $36 a person, man. And you get the
$36?
food, yeah, you get a buffet of food and shit and all that, bro.
What day is that?
Sundays.
Might have to go there.
Yeah, man. I went there with my lady and whatnot.
You get
And
food with it or you gotta purchase
you get
the meal
food
separate?
with it, bro.
Oh,
So
okay.
you get unlimited. Like, they'll fucking come to you, bro, and bring you the bottle, bro, with the extra, they give you